Alright, testing, 1, 2. Fix it real quick, just microphone level. Alright, testing. Just a tad more. Alright. Hopefully this ain't too high. Ooh. Let's see here. I think that we're all good now, hopefully. We can only hope. All right. Okay. That'll work for me. All right, let's continue where we left off. Whew. Alright, so the first thing that we're going to be doing today, I'm going to quickly go over some of the things that I took care of while off screen since 2 days ago. I've done a little bit of leveling up with Max's weapons. However, I haven't spectrumized anything onto them because I'm going to save that for when we're on camera a little bit, just to kind of work at it a little bit. However, the most noticeable difference is Steve, our lovely ride pod. You may have noticed that he looks far different from the cannonball swinging Goliath that he typically is. Well, now I've basically turned Steve into a tank, and I'll explain how that works, but I'll save that for a few minutes from now. For now, I'll take care of something super quick. We're talking with Donnie over here, and when you go to Donnie will ask you to retrieve scoops for him. Scoops are rare photos that you have to take in certain situations. If you remember me struggling to try and take a picture of Linda or Halloween from the last stream and getting my butt systematically handed to me while that was happening, that's because I was trying to get the scoop, which typically for, say, boss fights, scoops are one-of-a-kind pictures that you will lose your opportunity to receive after the boss fight. And so if you don't get them, tough luck. And in many cases, those scoops can be used to build very good weapons, armor, and other such items. So it's incredibly important to try and get those scoops so we can make some of the better weapons later on. In fact, some scoops that you get at the beginning of the game occasionally are used to create endgame armor and armor, quote-unquote, endgame equipment. So, there's another benefit to it, however, where if you go to Donnie, he will ask you to dig for a scoop. And as you see here, I've taken 7 scoops while off camera, some of them on camera, but this is actually the first time we've talked to Donnie since we got the diamond. So when he does that, he'll open up his special shop. Since last time, we have gotten 4 new scoops. And so this is enough for him to open up his special shop, and we can buy special items in here for 0 gilda. And in this case, it's this super awesome explorer's helmet. Doesn't really add much, doesn't give us any armor, but tell me that that doesn't look super cool. Plus it goes really well with Max's outfit. It matches, so, you know, that's all we can really hope for in this game. Alright. And if you talk to Donnie and you don't have any scoops, he'll basically call you a layabout. So, as you can tell, he's a fantastic friend. So, what I'm about to do, I'm gonna go and explain something about the ride pod. So we're gonna go over to Sindain Station, which, if you remember, at the end of last stream, we made our way to the next area after Palm Brinks, which is Sindain, which is a predominantly forested area, as opposed to the French-inspired Riviera that is Palm Brinks. So if you... Actually, I need to go and do something super quick. I need to go over here and talk to Eric and put him in my party for a hot second. Add to my party. As you can see, his skill points need to still recharge. If you were here for me explaining skill points last time, then you will remember what those are about. So talk to Cedric over here, and you can add him to your party, which is what I will do in a second, because he's incredibly useful to have, because you can use his skill points to repair your weapons, and even more importantly, he can use your skill points to repair Steve. And considering that Steve's HP doesn't recover with health items, and it gradually decreases as Steve moves around the area and uses his weapons, being able to repair Steve is actually an incredible boon. But I'm not going to add him right now because for some reason, I guess this is the case, I don't remember this ever being the case before, but you cannot purchase ride pod parts from Cedric when he's in your party. When you talk to somebody while they're in your party, I suppose, they just use their party member dialogue. So if you go down here to upgrade the ride pod, you'll see that we have a little shop full of ride pod parts. So here's the barrel cannon and the caterpillar. But you also have things like the voice unit, which allows Steve to talk. Depending on your interpretation, it's either amazing or it's terrible. You also have shield kits and core units. These are most weapons you can assemble through the maker system. However, you cannot do this for core units and shield kits, or the voice unit. So, cores are incredibly important because they increase Steve's capacity, and shield kits permanently increase Steve's defense. So if you look at Steve for a hot second, you'll see that he has a little number next to his EXP that says capacity 73 out of 90. Every piece of equipment that you put on Steve has a certain amount of capacity that it takes up. And once you reach the cap, you can't put any more equipment on him. And so sometimes if you don't have enough capacity, you're going to have to mix and match your equipment a little bit so that it doesn't, you know, send them over. So occasionally you'll have to use weaker equipment alongside stronger equipment just so you can get the stronger equipment out. So while I was off screen, I upgraded his core unit to the core unit 2, which increases capacity from 60 to 90, which, trust me, that makes a huge difference, because now we can actually add new items onto him. And if you purchase a shield kit, it'll increase his body stat, which you see his body stat is currently 6. That's part of his total defensive stat, and the other part of his defensive stat is his core. So, in fact, I actually made a slight mistake there. The shield kit increases his total core defense. So his base defense on his current core is 24. So it adds on defense to that. The body, however, if you notice, Steve has a bit of a weird barrel body there. That's basically his torso armor. And as you change that out, it increases his overall defense. And so upgrading Steve is really a matter of just using him, just like anything else. As you increase your stats, you can also add on new things such as an energy pack. So I have a blueprint for an energy pack barrel version. So this is a milk can version. The energy pack barrel version will increase Steve's total HP to 120, which is, you know, significantly better. So, what am I forgetting? Anything? Not as far as I can tell. I will also say that most of Steve's weapons, if not all of them, come in. What's up, Tricky? How you doing, baby? I'm so glad that you can make it. I'm just kind of, you know, explaining a few things since I just hopped on, but every single one of Steve's equipment items has, I'd say, 4 tiers. And so that barrel cannon right here is just its regular tier. But I created a second cannonball arm that is actually significantly stronger than his first cannonball arm. And there's 2 more cannonball arm versions after this. It's all good, baby. I know that you were kind of in the middle of some stuff, and I kind of said that I was going to start streaming at 9, and now it's 10, so, I mean, you know, things happen sometimes, but yeah, so now Steve is basically a tank, and I really wanted to get these upgrades for Steve, because the cannonball arms are not good. They do not have good range, they have decent attack, but Steve doesn't have really enough defense right now to justify going into close range. So using the barrel cannons with him and just kind of staying far away is, you know, is pretty beneficial. And I haven't really done a lot with Monica and Max, but we will be doing that on stream. And thanks, buddy. Yeah, I set myself into the party and I adjusted my mic a little bit to try and increase my volume. So, and I did a couple warm-ups to try and keep my, you know, voice a little higher than it normally is. But so, as you can see, I kind of got a new sweet, awesome hat for Max. It's called the Explorer's Helmet. I got it by turning in scoops to Donnie, which are rare photographs. So now we're ballin'. One more thing that I'm going to do super quick before we just jump right into the dungeon is we have a couple of glowing items right here. This is a potato pie. I mentioned it last stream, I believe. Monica and Max both have, you know, favorite food of theirs, and when they eat their favorite food, their overall defense permanently increases, which that doesn't just increase their passive resistance against damage, but also increases their guard. And so if you're taking heavy hits and your guard is still letting in little bits of chip damage, it's because your defense is not high enough. So I'm going to use this on Max, and his defense is now 8, which is equivalent to Monica's. Additionally, we found these lovely Fruit of Edens. These are the HP increasing items of this game. And so you got the potato pie and the 2 fruits of Eden at the end of the last chapter. So they're basically encouraging you to use them both on max because Monica is already quite a bit ahead of them in terms of stat gains. And trust me, you're actually going to be using max quite a bit, so it's important to heal him up. So now Max is less terrible than he was before, which is great. So I'm gonna quick hop over here and save. Yeah. And we're gonna get this party bumping. Oh, I guess that doesn't give a passive healing. I think one thing I might have to do super quick. I don't know. I might be able to make it through with just 5 loaves of bread. So we're about to head back into the dungeon, and when we get to the next map, we're gonna get a little cutscene with Monica. Hello everyone who is checking out the stream. My name's Joe. My channel name is Joby because my name is Joby. It's pretty simple actually. And I appreciate you guys coming out to check this out. I'm still kind of learning, and so there's going to be some mistakes, and you might have trouble hearing me sometimes, but, you know, experience is the best teacher. I would love if you guys hopped into the chat and we could all hang out, but if you just want to kind of hang back and watch for a little bit, that's totally fine too. Also, if you kind of hear some stuff, if you hear some stuff in the background, that's because there's currently 2 other people in my abode, and stuff happens sometimes. So, but if I had to choose between them not being here and streaming, I would rather them be here. Monica just gave us a pretty nice amount of crystals, which are used to increase the attributes on your weapons. She's giving a pretty decent explanation for how the whole weapon tier system works and how building up works. I explained this a bit in the first stream because I built up the battle wrench twice in that stream, actually, if I'm not mistaken. So, yeah. If you have any questions about it, though, just let me know and I'll explain it hot quick. Whoa! That was a nice gift from Monica. Nice. The funny thing is that didn't level up the wrench, actually, so this is a pretty fun little wrench right here, because it's actually got more synthesis points than its level is ever going to be. Hi, Nicole. Yeah, Dark Cloud. I love Dark Cloud. I'm super excited to stream it. I think you and I might have talked about it the other day, but I'm not sure. Ooh, wind crystals. I definitely need those. A lot of the weapons that I need to build up require Cyclone, which is the attribute that wind crystals increase. So, the more wind crystals, the better, honestly. See. Here we have molars. Molars are very good at avoiding Max's gun. However, ooh. Ooh. There we go. They're kind of weak against his wrench, so that helps. Since I haven't fought him in a while, it's going to take me a hot second to get used to their attack pattern. But if all else fails, I'll switch over to Steve, because Steve is relatively overpowered right now. I'm going to try and get a scoop right here. So let's see if I can get this guy to twirl his pitchfork. Ah, see, that was... There we go. Yeah, man, he totally fell for it. I cannot remember what this thing is called. Oh, it's a Tory. You know what? Since this is the big enemy on the map, I'm just going to attack it with Steve. And you see the perks of using the ranged weapons with Steve now. Oh good, rolling logs, I definitely need them. I heard Fatal Frame's a super good game. I am a gigantic scaredy cat, and things that surprise me are not my favorite. Also, since this is Nicole's first time on the stream, which present should I take, Nicole? I'll let you choose.
Which shall it be?
If she doesn't answer and like... Okay, I mean, that's technically green. Tough luck this time. You're... It's okay. It's worth the failure. That would have been a nice weapon to get this early on, though. Oh, I forgot these guys throw bombs. Oh, see, I don't have any sound on. I'm listening to the sounds on my computer as I'm watching the stream. And so, yeah. So I didn't realize that I was firing blanks there. Cool thing about Max, oh geez, man, this thing's got some range. Oh man, these guys got some serious range. I'll figure out their patterns soon. What? That guy didn't even give me any ABS. Oh well, I mean, I'm not entitled to ABS or anything. You know, I would just really appreciate it, considering that I worked for it. But you know, it's whatever. Sorry, I went like full millennial there for a second. I mean, I'm technically a millennial. Whenever I say I'm technically a millennial, people think that I'm weird. There's like, because they look at me and there's like, dude, you're like 23. Of course you're millennial. I'm like, I don't know. I really wasn't raised by Generation X. I was raised by the generation before that. And I personally think that, you know, what generation you are is important to you in terms of values. But, I mean, yeah, I'll take that, Nicole. I'm in the gray area. Much like my parents. Oh, I'm just kidding. See, that got really awkward because my mom is, like, in the living room right now, but... Ooh. Note to self, those grenades still damage you. No, I think she was saying I was in the gray area, Tricky. Like, she was saying in terms of what generation I am, I'm in the gray area. My brother. Yeah. I ain't gonna be going too long tonight because, you know, people in my apartment have to sleep. This stream just happens to be taking place during a nice cross-country visit from my mother. What? Why do you want to eat a chocobo, Tricky? You know what? Never mind. I actually completely understand. They, you know, I love chicken. And if chocobos tasted like 25% like chicken, they'd be freaking extinct. I mean, I don't personally want to eat one. If chickens aren't extinct, then I ain't gonna choose a chocobo over a chicken. But if chickens ever become extinct, kind of like how animals became extinct in Pokemon... Ooh, that was a bad hit. Yeah, but in that situation, I'm definitely gonna eat a chocobo. I'll eat 5 chocobos. Like, I don't care how cute they are. Like, I'm a consumer. You know, lots of people eat cats and dogs, Nicole. Just not in America, but that's because we keep them as pets, you know? Like, in India, people don't eat cows, and they think that cows are sacred. But, I mean, you know, and we think that's weird, because, you know, we love cow in every fashion. But yeah, I mean, like, they would say the same thing to us, though. It's like, how could you eat a cow? They're so cute. Okay, that's not exactly what they would say, but, I mean, you know, cows are pretty adorable, and I actually feel bad every time I eat red meat. That's why I eat chicken so much. In truth, the reason I eat chicken so much is because I hate chickens, and I feel a small sense of satisfaction every time one's life ends for my sake. I'm a bit of a sociopath. Unfortunately. Can y'all hear me? There we go, yeah. Sorry, I moved my microphone for a second and it told me that my mic went off. I was getting it out of the way because it was in front of the chat and I couldn't see it, so I couldn't hear the chat with my eyes. Yeah. Yeah. But kind of back onto this topic though, because, you know, the idea of eating, you know, pets is actually quite fascinating to me. I don't know why, but I don't know if that's the debate that we want to get into, Nicole. Well, I ain't gonna eat your puppy, Nicole. Jeez. I might eat your cat, if you have one. Because, I mean, if I had to choose between a cat and a puppy, I'd eat a cat any day. Don't tell my brother, though. He... Good thing. You'd be missing it pretty quickly there, if you did. If you heard that whispering, by the way, that was my mom. So don't worry, there's not a ghost in your microphone or anything, or in your speaker. They can still hear you whispering, Mom. So it ain't gonna help you. Oh, okay. So, this is... Yeah, I mean... I don't think she knows, and... Well, I mean, she does now because I just confessed to it, but, you know... There's nothing wrong with eating pets as long as they're the right kind. So, yeah. So, this is a seal floor. For those of you who don't know what this is, which is at least half of you probably, there's a red seal and a blue seal floor, and then there's white seals for healing. So if there's a white seal on the floor, it means that you can't heal. If there's a red seal on the floor that you're entering, it means whoever has the red Atlamelia, which is Max, can't enter. And if there's a blue seal, then it means Monica can't enter. So I have to make it through this entire floor pretty much with Monica and her switches. The difference is that Monica doesn't have the ride pod. Max has the ride pod. Which means that on red seal floors, you also can't use the ride pod, which is dangerous. So yeah. So this is going to be an interesting floor, especially because I haven't really built Monica up that much. And also because I just realized that I'm super low on healing items. So, Godspeed, I guess. I could have sworn I picked up some bread somewhere along the way. I must have eaten it all. So if there's moles on this floor, I'm as good as dead, man. Like, not even kidding. Ooh, hunter crystals. I might have to take advantage of stun mechanics in order to make it through this. It's mainly just because we haven't built up Monica at all, and so she's gonna have a slight disadvantage here for a little while. Ooh. So the difference between Monica's magic and Max's gun is that Monica can actually charge up her magic and can make stronger hits. And while if you do a speed attack, it does 8s. If you do a charge attack, it does about 15. And you think, well, why not just do rapid shots? Well, I mean, you could do that. That's better for battle, typically. But if an enemy has a lot of defense, you're going to be doing 0s instead of, maybe 6s. But the other reason is because it actually conserves your magic a little bit more. A charged magic attack, if I'm not mistaken, is worth just as much as a regular magic attack. Yeah. The music is super relaxing here, Nicole. The music is one of my absolute favorite aspects of this entire series, really. I really like the serene nature of Sindain, particularly. But, my favorite track in the game, oh gosh, it's either Palm Brinks, probably, or Moonflower Palace. However, I might be reminded of something I like even more by the time we get there. So, we shall see. And... yeah, this guy's stunned. To be fair, I am stunning. Save your booze for later. That was good. There we go. Dude, Moonflower is, not gonna lie, that's gonna be a bit of a crapshoot once I get there. Unless my equipment is just really overpowered at the time. Then maybe I'll have a chance, but man, that dungeon takes a while. Oh, hey! when I release a charge attack, I kind of expect you to, you know, hit with it. There we go. I think the most dangerous things about these floors is that since somebody is sealed, you pretty much only get one character to finish the entire map with. Which, you know, one of the reasons that's a bad thing is because if you kind of just get comboed and you die, well, tough noodles. Man, tough noodles suck. Wait. No, that's not true. I like tough noodles. I love them al dente. I have to use my magic for this guy. Nope. I'm gonna use bombs. See how much a regular bomb does against this guy. It does really well. Okay. That is some good information to have. Oh. Yeah, let's... Uh-oh. I hate poison. There we go. Ah, sweet, now we can access the other half of this dungeon. Yeah. Okay. Dude, these guys are super slow. I can only imagine how much damage these guys do if you actually somehow manage to get hit by them. Time to switch over to our improved bombs because actually, you know, I'll go with magic because I need to level up the armband quite a bit. There we go. You know, Nicole, I think the thing that I don't like is actually poison traps, because they damage you and poison you, which means that you actually have to waste 2 items to cure it. You have to waste an antidote, and you have to probably heal up, because, you know, being at low health in this game can be a death sentence in certain dungeons. So how did everything finish over there with the Final Fantasy stream trick? Sorry I couldn't, like, get a little bit more involved. Dude, I have so... Oh my goodness, I have 22 Hunter Crystals. I am not going to be hurting for no beast. Oh. Oh, I was asking how the Final Fantasy stream went, buddy. I also said that I wish I could have been a little bit more involved, but I was kind of hyper-focusing on something. If I don't hyper-focus, I don't get anything done. There we go. On the bright side, this is a This is a pretty good map for Monica's weapons. No, actually, here's something I want to check out super quick. Where is it? Okay. I wonder if I can actually make this yet. Dude, Nicole is pretty cool. You know, she's a fun person to have in your chat. So, let's see here. I'm trying to remember what I need for this one. I think it's clock, gold store, and show window, if I'm not mistaken. There we go. There we go. That's the bandit bracelet. So let's see what that takes to actually make. Because this is actually a stronger bracelet. Ooh, bandit coin. Yeah, definitely don't got that yet. That's quite an expensive item to be totally fair. As you can probably see, I invented a couple things. Yeah, I've got a lot of things left to invent. But I mean, you know, at this point in the game, I've got, you know, there's only like 23 or so inventions you can create at this point in the game. And I can create them all because I took actually every single picture in the first chapter while I was off screen. And so I can make anything that is possible to make in the first chapter at this point. So I'm actually on the right track. Never before in a playthrough have I ever done so much with the photography. Whoop! You don't use a saw to cut a spider web. You clearly use a branch. That makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? There we go. Okay, this guy's taken care of. Are you, by stepping it up, are you referring to the fact that I did like all of the side stuff off screen so I could just kind of streamline this one? We've got 4 people in the watching right now, so welcome to the stream. If you haven't been to the stream yet, my name's Joe, and oh cool, yeah, my name's Joe. This is Joby Plays. The name's Joby because my name is Joby, so it's pretty simple. But no, if you're liking this at all, you know, feel free to say something. If you're bored, just hop into the chat. I'd love to say hi, man. Or woman. I'll discriminate. And if you just like, you know, love Dark Cloud or something, you know, then even better. Because I am planning on hopefully doing this, quite a bit of this one. Oh yeah, those improved bombs definitely do work. Heart JRPGs indeed, Nicole. JRPGs are our love, they're life. You know, one of the things I really like about this JRPG is, it's not really your typical JRPG, you know. Like, have you noticed that every JRPG is, like, this kind of And this ain't saying anything against JRPGs because I love JRPGs. But have you ever noticed that JRPGs are just like these edgy teenage fantasies where a bunch of teenagers team up to go and kill the establishment, and then when that's not good enough, then they have to kill God? Yeah, that's the. This ain't one of those games. This is a very happy game for the most part, but you know, all of them have like the golden compass complex. So that's about to be the next area. So once we get to that point, we will make a decent amount of progress in this story. Not a huge amount of progress, but a decent amount. Dark materials. Let's see. Let's check and see if Eric has recovered his skill points enough. Oh, Flotsam's never gone tricky. Oh, whoops! I should have taken Eric out of my party if I wanted that to be the case. If you notice, I put a little description about him in the well, description. Oh, sweet. Ah, no. How do we... You gotta remember how to make bombs. I used my regular bombs. That was a mistake. Let's see. I think we need the weapon shop sign. The pot and the is it the candle? I think it might be the candle. Boom, nothing but net, baby. Yeah, that would be a great name for a Dark Cloud themed band, by the way, Tricky. Insane Clown Flotsam. You know, like Insane Clown Posse. Yeah, just need a little bit of... So, need like 7 things of gunpowder. That's what we need. I'm about to build a new weapon, and it's gonna be fun. Let's see, buy some gunpowder. So we're gonna do a double invention. Hot dang, right? So first we're gonna make a bomb. And then we're gonna make this bad boy. This is our first grenade launcher type weapon in the game. Invented this weapon off screen by combining a chimney, an egg, and a fountain. So there's 3 main branches of weapons for Max in terms of his guns. There are machine guns, grenade launchers, and pistols, which kind of eventually just phase out in favor of laser pistols. But you'll see more about laser pistols kind of toward the end of this chapter. As you can see, the stats on this grenade launcher are quite superior to our dryer gun. In fact, what we're probably gonna do with the dryer gun is, I mentioned this at last stream, if a weapon gets up to +5, you can spectrumize it into a crystal, and that crystal retains the majority of the stats on that item. And so if I spectrumize something that's got maybe 40 attack, 30 flame, 30 chill, so on and so forth, it will add, say, maybe 22 attack and 10 flame and all that jazz in one single go, which is a tremendous amount. In fact, at some point, the most productive way to increase the stats on your weapons is either through a glitch, which I'm not even sure is in this game. I might try it later just to see if it actually is in this game, or by repeatedly building up weapons to level 5 and using and spectrumizing those and adding them onto your main weapons. So, as you can probably tell, this game is somewhat complex, but it's fun. It is fun indeed. The drill.
Something about the heat, it's really freaking hot.
Yeah, sure.
Pete.
Let's see here. Sorry about the talking in the background, guys. Yeah, where was I? Oh yeah. So I'm gonna increase the flame on my drill wrench, and I'll do that. I'll do that by. I'll just spectrumize the flame crystal. And so the last stat that this drill wrench is going to need is just going to be a little bit more attack, and then soon it will upgrade into. I believe it's the smash wrench. So repair. I'll repair that too. All right. Now that that's all taken care of. Let's go progress. The Astros beat the Dodgers tonight. I'm unhappy about that. Vice versa. Sorry, the Dodgers beat the Astros. That was my bad. I want the Astros to win, so... Hey, Drew, how you doing, man?
Hey, there they are! The whole lot of them!
Hold on. Something's up.
Huh? Yeah, something weird's going. Let's try talking to them.
Did you mean to say World Series, Tricky?
Well, okay.
Here are the lost furbits that we were looking for. Yeah, so it's tied 3-3 right now. Tricky. How are you doing tonight, Drew?
Ah, rat. Everyone's gone all weird. The fish aren't biting. What a drag.
What happened to him?
Beats me. I got separated from my three buddies, and when I saw them, they won't go anywhere, you see. So I'm just killing time with a little fishing. Although, you know what? I'm pretty thirsty. You wouldn't have something to drink now, would you? Something smells good, that's for sure.
You know furbits. There's nothing furbits love more than grape juice.
This
And
will be nice.
again, I
Just what I wanted.
am...
Thanks. Here, You can have my rod. Take some time for fishing. It'll clear your head.
Oh, sorry. I got a little confused by your comment, Tricky. I'm still sure that that must have been beer in the Japanese version of the game. So these are the 7 dwarves, I mean, the Furbits. So they're just kind of chillaxing here. You can actually, there you go. You can actually fish here, so... I feel like fishing might be a little hard considering that I don't have the sound on, but we'll see what I can do. Isn't this so riveting? Just, you know, fishing. Wait a minute. Oh, I'm really stupid. I forgot to put bait on the hook. It's been a long day, guys. I had a midterm in history this morning. I thought I was gonna die, you know, stuff like that. Hey, you are what you eat, Tricky. You are what you eat. Gotta just let this guy hit my line. I think I did all right. I had to, you know, I was killing myself trying to remember dates and stuff, but I mean, you know, I think I remembered the dates that I had in my notes pretty well, though. Also, if you guys couldn't tell, I just messed up my cast there. In fact, I'm gonna... Okay, so I still have my bait. I'm still not incredibly sure what I'm supposed to do here. I think I have an idea. Ah, jeez. Man, it would be great if they explained how this is supposed to work. Alright, let's just see where we can go from here. Oh, you know what? I totally forgot that there was a second part of the swamp. I'm stupid. But you know, it's okay. Because Jesus came to save even the stupid. And I feel good about that. Dude, a fried chocobo breast sandwich, man?
Hey, isn't that Master Utan?
You know that thing? Is it safe to go closer?
Fun story.
Yeah, it's all
Master
right. He's a pretty
Utan
well-behaved
was
monster. He doesn't
briefly
hurt
an
people.
enemy, and for the rest of the game, a type of supporting character in the original Dark Cloud.
But it looks like something's wrong with him. Is he okay? What's the matter? Are you hurt?
Humans. Don't see them every day. Now that I think about it, there was another half-pint bumbling around.
I like the thing that I like about this game is that since there's voice acting, the wonderful Master Utan received a super dulcet voice in this game.
Never mind that. You look like you're in pain. What happened?
Dude, this the chat and stream is getting a little weird. I can't even keep up, man. Ah, you know, fun story.
It's pitiful, really.
Koalas apparently can give you chlamydia. I only learned that recently.
Somehow got my hands on the forbidden fruit. When I did, my whole body just up. My fault for messing with the Holy One's food. I'll bet the Holy One must be pretty ticked off right about it.
So you ate one of these, huh? It's a poison apple. Never mind. Don't worry. You'll feel better after you rest for a while. By the way, who's this?
The Holy One is a great fish who's brought happiness to this forest.
A holy fish?
I love that phrase. Holy fish.
Monica, maybe this has something to do with those three back there.
Aha! I think I'm starting to understand now. This Holy One must have bewitched those three somehow. I bet the Holy One is really a big fish monster.
Well then, Master Utan, where can we find this Holy One?
Well, you,
Big old swamp.
that's called an ictus, Drew. The Jesus fish that you see on the back of cars, you know, bumper stickers. It's called an ictus. It's Greek.
They say the Holy One lives in that swamp. I haven't seen it myself yet.
Swamp, huh? Yes, I think so.
Yeah, I remember.
Let me see. A big fishy monster named the Holy One that hangs out in the swamps bewitching people. This ought to be fun.
Let's go check it out.
That is, let me think here. I believe it's, ICHTUS, if I'm not mistaken.
ICHTUS.
My mom confirmed it. No, wait. No, it's not. And you confirmed it and everything.
Oh.
No, it's ICHTHUS. So it's ichthus. But it's typically kind of given a hard T.
Thanks, Master Utan. You've been a big help.
Hey, don't forget to mind your manners when you're dealing with the Holy One.
Real quick, we're gonna go over to this lovely gentleman and get the scoop Master Utan. So that's basically the thing. If something's just like a super... If you think something would be a super rare picture in the universe of this game, there's a good chance it's a scoop. I'm going to save real quick because I just want to make sure that I get the picture of what's about to come. Dude, we're up to 115 comments, man. Thanks for keeping the conversation so lively, y'all. All in all, I think this... Yeah. All in all, I think this stream is going much better than the first one did. I'm actually really happy with how this one's going so far. I mean, except for when I make stupid gameplay mistakes like not knowing how to fish. But I mean...
Except his dad.
Yeah. My mom says I take after my dad in not knowing how to fish. Thank you, Mom. I'm glad that's the first thing you said on stream. Alright. We're gonna catch this thing with a poison apple. Yeah, I'm not kidding you. Yeah, my mom is super funny, Tricky. Tricky said that you're funny.
Thanks, Turkey.
My mom says thanks, if you couldn't hear her. Okay. When will this guy come on up? She is pretty adorable, Nicole. That's actually how I describe her to a lot of my friends. And that's how a lot of my friends describe her to me. It's like, oh, your mom's so adorable. I'm like, yeah. Thankfully, she passed on some good genes, too. I could have sworn... Let's see here. I'm just chilling over here, dog.
Try fishing it out.
Huh? Fish it out?
Seriously,
Well,
I had to trigger the cutscene.
And we've got plenty of bait. Let's give it a try. Go on now, try it.
Remind me to disinfect myself after I get out of this after I get out of this stream. Great bubble. Drink it up. Great bubble. Break it up. Pour some sugar on me. Oh, sorry. Oh. I mean, how big can this guy really be, right? Like, he's probably some little guppy or something. That'd actually be really funny if he was. I mean, Master Uten's pretty big, so I mean, you know. Holy fish!
What's going on here? There's a hook stuck in my beautiful lips. Is this your doing? I won't forgive this.
You know, I don't.
You're the one that made the little
I
ones
just
act so strangely.
pissed this guy off big time.
You must change them back.
Oh yes, more victims of my beauty. Really, beauty can be a curse, you know. Anyway, why are you here?
I already told you.
I love the voice acting in this game so much. Like, Flotsam's voice acting is fantastic. Just how it can go from really calm in 1 second to just maniacal in the blink of an eye.
Business is business, and everything's business.
Oh boy, this is gonna be another pain.
So what do you want us to do?
Ooh, so the little boy understands too. Listen carefully then. I won't say this
He won't say this again, so if I forget, you guys have to... I really hope he doesn't say that again, because that was disturbing.
As everyone knows, I'm very fond of beautiful things. But here's the thing. Recently, you know, I've become a bit, well, dirty. Ooh, it's so embarrassing.
And he did it again, of course he did.
There's a fish called the pristine fish that can clean up all the dirt from my body.
Fish is a bit
you
dirty.
do is go over there and catch it for me. You've got all that fishing gear, so you may as well use it, don't you think? Well, do you get my drift?
A pristine fish.
All good things come in threes.
Okay,
Yeah.
and when we get it, we want you to return those three back to normal.
Yes, I know. You don't have to tell a man twice.
What? You're a guy?
Monica is the most oblivious character in this entire game.
I'll be waiting.
Max is definitely the brains of the operation. And there's our scoop for King Martin. So... Nope. So these scoops are actually coming pretty quickly, which is nice. No, Nicole, I'm not saving it for later tonight. Though that was kind of funny. Rare pictures in this game are called scoops, and not only can they often be used to create super good weapons, but also every scoop in itself is worth a certain amount of points to this character named Donnie, who gives us super sweet rare items when we turn in scoops. So basically, we gotta. This is gonna take a hot second at least. Let's see if we can catch a pristine fish. Especially considering that I've yet to successfully actually catch a fish. It's a learning experience. Thankfully, the dude sitting on the stump next to me will give me infinite amount of bait, so... Hey, I got Pristine. Huh. Well.
Copy.
Now you stop with that. I ain't putting up with that tonight. I mean, I don't think he specified that it has to be a certain size. I think that was completely RNG, because I think there's at least like 6 or 7 different kinds of fish that you can catch in that area that are more common than the purslane. So, look how gorgeous this fish is. Just look at his color. Yeah. You know, they're definitely unholy fish, because though they're rare, you can actually catch much smaller versions of this guy called a Martingarian, and those are definitely unholy fish.
This lovely pristine fish will kiss all the grime off my body and make me look stunning again. Yeah. Ooh.
Right, you promised. Return those 3 to normal.
Kissin drown. Yeah, I would definitely drown if I were chilling with this
Oh
fish.
yes, of course. Is this what you were after?
Oh gosh, Drew. Oh, of course. This one's the worst one of them all.
So now those 3 are better?
Well, why don't you go have a look? Well, please excuse me. I wish you the best.
Well, he's certainly cheerful. I'll give him that.
Let's go and look.
Right.
We need to go over to these guys.
Hey!
How is everyone?
Oh, they suddenly returned to normal. I'm so relieved I can't tell you.
What in the world have I
And
been
here
doing?
come the dwarves.
I
Furvets.
cannot remember a darn
Freudian
thing.
slip.
Last thing I remember, I was thirsty, and I drank some of that swamp water.
I can't
They-
remember anything past that either.
They drank swamp water?
To us.
You've all been under the Holy One's spell.
Explains a lot.
You know,
The whole
we should have just left these guys. I mean, if you drink swamp water, that's just natural selection, man.
It's a fish monster that lives in the swamp. You guys almost ended up trapped here forever.
Oh, that's crazy.
Well, what are we gonna do about Holly?
Oh, sure, we gotta look for Holly.
Hold on, guys. We should come up with a plan first. Let's go back to Sindain.
I mean, there's a reason why there's only 7 of them. And I don't think there's a single other Furbit in this game that I can think of. So, I mean, one can only imagine how they managed to get themselves extinctified. Sweet. Oh no. Just barely can't make 6 bombs. Nicole, are you capable of not being offensive? I mean, it's okay. I'm pretty offensive too, so. I'm just kidding. You're pretty rad. Let's see, repair robot parts. Fair point. You know what? Trying is what matters. So, you know, it. What the heck? Oh, I have too many improved bombs, anyways. Dude. Those improved bombs could be absolute lifesavers, not even lying. At this point in the game, I think Eric is easily one of the most convenient characters. Because pretty much every time you go back to him, he can just give you like 6 free improved bombs, which, you know, can help you very quickly deal with some baddies. I believe I can actually make something here. I need... bone. I think it's cloth, and the last one was what I just took, which is the weathered Jurak. There we go. And this is going to create for us the bone rapier.
Say cheese.
No, you guys can talk about whatever you want. You don't have to focus on me. You just have to give me your undying attention. Nicole, I'm just kidding. What the heck, Tricky? Jeez, man. I mean, I can't fault the guy for trying to make a pun, but so I mean, I'm 20% disappointed with you.
Is everyone all right? Boss! We were gone a long time. What have you been up to?
When I said that, she actually like looked over. Tricky says he's sorry, Mom.
Oh, it's okay.
We'll tell you everything later.
What about Holly? Where is she? Where's Holly?
She does get mad, very rarely.
I am sorry.
Oh, they just asked if you ever get mad. I'm like, occasionally.
Okay.
If she didn't get mad though, I mean, my mom would be a robot because I definitely deserve it most of the time.
Everyone together. It's time for us to
Yeah,
hold up.
it's the exact opposite of like that streamer whose mom is always fighting with him on his stream. I can't remember what that guy's name is, but
That's a
I feel
thing?
yeah, it's a thing.
But you probably should explain with it to him that I don't really live here.
Yeah.
In return, can I ask you two to go search for Holly for us? By the look of things, I guess Holly really did find that legendary rainbow butterfly.
Oh no, wait! It's definitely not cute when she's angry. She's not, you know, she's not some rainbow creature. Like 85% of the time she is. But when she's mad, it's definitely scary.
First and fall under the same spell.
I don't really have much to get mad about it.
Yeah.
Break the spell, of course.
Yeah.
Rainbow butterfly, huh? I don't know. Do you really think it exists?
Unfortunately for you guys, my mom is actually only visiting for a week. She flew down from the High Five State to visit us in the desert. But she'll be here until Sunday.
Okay, we'll try.
It's settled then. You better get a move on, lads.
Not gonna lie, I do love the Furbits. They're cool guys. She's had a good time so far. She actually sat in with me on my classes today, which was really fun. My mom is also a student, and actually pretty much the same department as me, and so she can keep up with the best of them.
What are they gonna do?
I have no idea.
What in the world's that noise?
Oh,
What's that thing?
here comes. I need a nickname for this guy.
What the heck is that?
I don't know. Wow! Whoa!
I can't believe it.
Matchmaker, matchmaker, make me a match. Find me a find, catch me a catch. Nothing like a little fiddler on the roof, right?
You like that, eh? With this thing, you can make anything you want. Plant trees, build houses, whatever.
Yeah, so we literally just got... I'll call this the Harvest Moon Machine. We just got the Harvest Moon Machine. And I don't mean like Harvest Moon, like a literal Harvest Moon. I mean like the video game Harvest Moon.
Truly amazing. Can I get on board?
Sure, by all means.
Here's the control room for our pal, Carpentarian. This is the ultimate building machine.
They're actually a direct parody of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. There's 7 of them, and this whole chapter is about finding their Snow White, whose name is Holly.
Of course it is.
Besides,
they're called the
houses and
Furbits.
buildings, it can build lots of natural things too, even trees and rivers.
What was what, Drew?
Looks like we can bring back Jurak's origin point with this.
Hey, don't forget to find Holly for us now.
Yes, we know.
What's that?
That's the reactor where you put the geostones.
Hey, my chat section 8, The Bachelor, Tricky. Whatever disturbed, depraved version of The Bachelor you have going on. Oh, this is the,
Geostones?
what did he call it? Carpentarian? I call it the Harvest Moon Machine. Because this machine is what we're going to use to rebuild all of the towns in this game. Not even kidding. And we don't just like rebuild the towns in a cookie cutter way. We rebuild them however we want to, within reason.
Carpentarian is a revolutionary machine that uses the technology packed inside the geostones to make new things.
Carpentarian, that's what his name is.
When you put a geostone into the reactor, Carpentarian can store the data for building whatever's recorded on the geostone. That way, you can make new things. Just to warn you, even with the necessary data, some buildings can only be built on certain types of land. I think it's like Monica said, someone changed the forest here. But if you collect geostones hidden in the forest, you just might be able to change this place back to the way it used to be.
Sounds great. We'll do it.
Let's go then, Monica.
You bet.
We're counting on you to find Holly.
You know, I really want my mom to think that all video game streams devolve into talks of necrophilia, guys.
Max, look.
I'm sure some are worse.
Oh, they are.
It's a time gate. You can pass between this time and mine through this gate. You just use that stone.
And this is the time gate, and this is how we're going to travel to the future, guys. Because if you didn't know, time travel is another mechanic of this game.
You mean this red stone?
You know, this game's alternative title was, this game's alternative title was, Dark Chronicle, parentheses, Dark Cloud 2, Harvest Moon, Animal Crossing, Dungeon Crawling, Golf Simulator with Knuckles.
That's right. It's not just a pretty rock, you know. It's got mystical powers that let you pass through time. And the one I've got is the blue atlam. They each
It's not
have
just a
their
pretty
own
rock.
powers. Red brings you to the future, and blue to the past. With the two of them, we can use this gate to move back and forth. When we get Jurak's origin point back, we can use this gate to go see him.
I like them both, Nicole. I think Animal Crossing is more fun, you know, to kind of binge play, but if you just want to sit down for a little while and play Harvest Moon for a while,
Pick who it wants to belong to.
oh, Yeah, I'll tell you about the time travel. But yeah, Harvest Moon is a good game to just sit down with. But yeah, so basically, Max and Monica both have stones called Atlamelia.
What?
Max's stone is the Mars stone, which allows him to travel forward to the future. Monica's is the Earth stone, which allows her to travel back to the past. So Max can travel 100 years into the future, and Monica can travel 100 years into the past. Basically, I believe that's pretty much how far they can travel.
I guess you would know.
And so, if we're in the past, we just use these gates and travel forward to the future. Now, the reason why we do this is because as we build the town here, as we rebuild the town here, the future will be changed. And in this particular map, we're trying to revive the Great Elder Jurak, who's basically the Great Deku Tree. So, yeah. If you hit select when you see that little blue icon in the middle, you can go up into Carpenterian and look around the map. And then when that happens, you see the things that we can make. So this is all we can make right now. But we can move the Furbit's house actually kind of wherever we want it. So you make things in this window. Then you take items out of your Carpenterian inventory and place them. And then you can actually paint houses pretty much however you want them to. And then clean up is how you take things up. And these are the main goals right here. So the culture will show us every single house and all of the add-ons that it has. And then analysis, this is the these are the goals that we're trying to achieve with rebuilding this town. And we're trying to get that up to 100%. When it's up to 100%, we've absolutely, completely rebuilt the future. Okay. Thanks, Drew. I really appreciate having you here. As Drew said, hit the like button, you troglodytes. No, I would really appreciate it if you hit the like button. You know, if I don't get at least 5 likes, my mom is going to start crying. You don't want my mom to start crying, do you?
It's okay if you just like me. Go ahead and hit it.
Yeah, just like it for my mom, man. I can take it. Nah. So, yeah. So, when we go over to the future. Aw, oh, come on, Trick. You love emotional blackmail. Give me a like for the emotional blackmail. Oh, cool. Yeah, Fruit of Eden. I am happy when my mom is here because I really enjoy my mom's company. Yay, potato pie. So yeah, we just got some nice extra items for Max. And why did I have to bring down the mood, Tricky? I'm sure I would have loved talking to your mom, Tricky. Yeah, but basically, as you can see, there's a whole lot of nothing here. That's what we're trying to change. So from now on, the point of going into dungeons is going to be... Also, when we go back in time, as you can see, our auxiliary party member comes with us. So... But from now on, our goal when going into dungeons is to collect geostones, which will give us materials to work with. I believe there might be a chest for Monica around here. I think it might have a witch parfait in it. I'm not sure. So the way that these items, you know, that boost stats appear is by, as you make progress in rebuilding the town. So once you hit certain percentage thresholds, that is when the items start to appear. I am gonna check the back of the train real quick because I can't remember if Conda is here on the train yet. Conda, either now or later, opens up a shop at the back. No, he's not here yet. That sucks. The playtime, as in like how long has the stream been going, or how long have I been playing this video game? Scottish Nicole. Oh, how long does this game typically take? I mean, if you just try and speed through it, it might take like 30 hours. Like it's a long game. There's 8 chapters in the game. 7 of them are main chapters, and then after you beat the game, there's an 8th chapter. Yeah, you can continuously grind in this game for hours upon hours, and if you want to really personalize the towns that you rebuild and stuff like of that sort, and if you want to really build up your weapons to their highest degrees and max out all of their stats, yeah, you'll put easily 100 plus hours into this game. I've put 200 hours into my PS2 version, and I haven't I don't even know if I beat the 8th chapter in the original game. I think I've just beaten the first 7 chapters a bunch of times. Yeah, if you choose not to grind, you can make it through this game, I don't know, maybe 30 hours or so. I mean, I'm not good at estimating this kind of stuff because I play video games very slowly. But every single chapter gets progressively longer as you go through and requires more and more side quests. So, we're not even... I could play the first game. I would have to purchase that one on the PS4 as well, and so that one and this one are both $15. So I already purchased this one, which kind of sucked considering that I have the PS2 version, but I mean, you know, it's whatever. I can stream this version. But yeah, I do need to purchase that if I'm going to play it, but yeah. I'll probably complete this one first. Between the two, this one is definitely my favorite. Dark Cloud 1 is super good, but it has an entirely different tone than this game. It's not like super dark, but it's much darker than this game.
Hey, you're back.
Master,
It doesn't have any voice acting in it, and it doesn't age nearly as well as this game does. Cell shaded games, cell shaded games age very well. Well, thanks, Tricky. It really makes me feel good to hear that. Alright, Drew. See you later, buddy. Peace and love, brother. And I hope to see you in streams in the future, whether it's mine or Tricky's or somebody else's. I love you. Oh, crap. I wasn't supposed to say that. Now he knows.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
By the way, we want to ask you... We want to get through here. Do you think you can move that boulder for us?
Thanks, man. Thanks, Drew. I definitely think this stream went a lot better than the last one did. Once I complete this next map, I'm actually probably gonna just do a couple things and end the stream, because I think 2 hours is a pretty good time. I'll probably do longer instances in the future, because if I just keep doing it in 2 hour segments, like this series will probably take forever. Oh, poor Master Utan.
Are you okay?
He has not aged well since Dark Cloud 2. And he's balding. Man, he's just having a hard time.
I think I'll rest here a while. You go on ahead.
Maybe you should exercise a little more often. But thanks a lot. You really helped us out.
He hasn't aged well since Dark Cloud 1.
Right. We'll see.
Oh, thanks, Monica, and thanks, Level 5. I love hearing people. I love hearing people telling us to exercise while I'm trying to enjoy my escapist fantasy. Oh, my flustered Tricky. Dude, there's just like... There's some serious matchmaking going on in my chat right now. I mean... Yeah. I mean, if you guys want to matchmake, that's fine, but I have a strict rule against polygamy, so you guys are gonna have to fight it out. Oh, jeez. Ah, crap, I just realized. I can't remember if there's a scoop for this guy or not. I don't think there is. Okay. As you can see, the grenade launcher does quite a bit of damage comparatively. So, oh gosh, these moles don't stand a chance now. Dude, these moles were killing me a couple maps ago. So this is the geostone, guys. This is what contains all the information that gets downloaded into the Carpenterian, which allows us to rebuild the towns. I know that sounds like a bunch of mumbo jumbo, but it's really quite simple if you say it in Japanese. Having the grenade launcher has made this map quite a bit easier. That's actually not a secret, Nicole. I know that you really wanted to be the one to, you know, expose that, but, you know, that was exposed a long time ago. Oh. I know. Oh. Yeah, I definitely need to add this. I sound like I'm a masochist. Yeah, I mean, I don't think I am one, but I could definitely see why people would think I sound like one. Tricky and I have actually only been friends for a little while, so you can't blame Tricky for most of my problems, only about 60% of them. Dude, the spiders in this game are awful. You don't even want to see them. Because they're not just spiders. They mix the two most horrifying things that you can imagine. No, the other 40% is that I'm just developmentally challenged. Oh. Man, these moles just don't want to give me any quarter. There we go. Jeez, those guys do so much. Oh, wait. I forgot to eat my potato pie. Yeah, that'll help Max's defense quite a bit. Well, thank you, Nicole. I'm glad I have your seal of approval. This is actually the longest I've talked to a girl in a really long time. Ah, see that's just bullcrap right there. I was being punished for sounding so creepy. Yeah. Yeah. It's very rare that I talk to the female species. Oh. my mom my mom didn't like that. My mom is a woman, Nicole. Huge difference. Yeah, Tricky gets it. Oh, ouch. It's because you and I are in sync all the time, Tricky. Yeah, this grenade launcher is definitely helping with the my progression. Oh yeah, you're like 28, aren't you, Nicole? Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely the youngest person here. I'm almost 24, so... But it's a pretty old almost 24. Oh jeez. Isn't the Dark Crystal the movie with the Gelflings? You know, the one that has the most horrifying scene in all of 90s movies where a Gelfling gets their soul sucked out. Yeah. You know, I would say that that's, you know, the worst thing that happened the year I came out, but it's not even true, because there are two things significantly worse that happened the year that I was born. Justin Bieber was born in the same year as me. In fact, he was born on the same day as me. So, that bites. But yeah, but the other thing, which is significantly worse than being born on the same day as Justin Bieber, is, you know, the Rwandan genocide. That was pretty bad. Oh, shoot. What just happened here? Am I still on air? Why do I know what, Nicole? That Justin Bieber and I have the same birthday? Or that the Rwandan genocide happened in the same year that I was born? There we go. Yeah, my sound went out because my yeah, my sound went out in my computer because my computer had to reboot the page. Oh, see, I know the Justin Bieber thing because you know, when I was in high school, every girl was like, "You have the same birthday as Justin Bieber, and both of your initials are JB." That's so crazy. I'm like, yeah, and we're both great with the ladies. It's like we're twins. See, I could do a much better girl voice than that, but I think I was doing a pretty accurate impression of the girls that I was in high school with. So, I'll just leave it at that.
Alright.
Whoa.
That takes care of you guys.
I wouldn't go that far, Nicole. I mean, Justin Bieber's pretty adorable, man. Like, and he's got abs of steel. I mean, I'm not one, but thank you for thinking that I'm that diverse. But no, I'm a straight white male. So. Yeah, I'm probably straighter than Justin Bieber. I mean, that's really not saying much about me. Oh, I'm glad you approve of me, Tricky. Yeah, I've occasionally wondered what my name would be if I ever transitioned. So. I'm actually going to exit the dungeon real quick, go show you guys a couple things, and then I'm actually going to end the stream here because my poor mother is being run ragged by my stream. After she drinks some coffee. Dude, Brunhilde is such a cool name. I'm going to let her sleep, Tricky. Trust me. She doesn't need anybody's help defending her. Oh, cool. Conda... Yeah. Conda just gave us some cool stuff. Yes, rolling logs. We needed those. Oh. I see what he's saying. I was like, man, I get it, Conda. I didn't realize that was a prompt. Ah, shut up, Tricky. My friend Drew said that you need to go and listen to their dulcet Scottish voices. So.
Who's?
Drew and Tricky. They're both Scottish.
Oh.
So when you get a geostone, a few things happen. It allows you to create new landmarks and furnitures and decorations for your town, but also reveals more of what's required for you to get a 100% completion. Dude, Conda is finally in the back of the train, which means we can finally purchase things from him, which is soups important. And I'll tell you why. Because where is the exit to this place? Oh, there it is. You're a pretty good looking guy, Tricky. I would say no homo, but I mean, as my friends and I always used to discuss in high school, there's always a slight tinge of homo. I think that's perfectly natural. So there's now a few new items that we can make. So now we can buy all kinds of elements from Conda. And these elements are not only good for diorama, but they also happen to be quite useful for creating weapons and stuff through the maker system. I completely agree, Nicole. So yeah, so first we'll create the energy pack barrel, which will increase our HP for the ride pod by quite a bit. I'm not gonna be able to make this yet, but soon. Not gonna be able to make that. This will probably be able to make. Jeez, my poor wallet. So we just made a new weapon for Monica. We'll be able to build this bell trigger too, which is a good pistol. And as far as I can tell, there's really nothing else that we need to build at this point. At least not that I can think of. Yeah. So let's see, for the build trigger we need 2 wind, 2 silver, and 4 more scraps of metal. Oh yeah, I forgot we we barely got any money now, so that's not helpful. Sell this wrench. And let's sell a couple bomb nuts. And then we will be in business, and then I'll be able to turn off the stream. I know, we can sell one of our enormous amounts of hunter crystals. There we go. Oops, forgot the scrap metal. There we go. And there's our build trigger. So these are the new weapons for Max and Monica. Pretty soon I'll actually be able to upgrade. I'll either build up that longsword or I'll spectrumize it and put it on the bone rapier. The bone rapier has poison though, which is pretty nice. Yeah. Has slightly less attack, but having poison is actually not half bad. Plus, it looks awesome. I mean, come on. Yeah, UTIs are not cool. And then there's our build trigger, so we'll upgrade that. But I'll do a lot of that off screen. For now, and I'll give Max this, and then I'll give Monica the next one. Yeah. So, I'm about to go save. Next time we come back, I'll have worked on a little bit of yeah, Tricky's out of control. My mom is just waiting for the sweet embrace of sleep. So, next time we come back, I'll have worked on a lot of stuff on screen, off screen, and we'll probably finish Sindain, because I'll have a little bit more time to stream next time probably, and we'll start working on rebuilding the city of Sindain. So I'll probably start next video with building with Giorama building. So look forward to that, I guess. Thank you everyone for coming out to the stream. Thank you for being nice to my mom. I appreciate that.
Bye everyone.
My mom says bye. And thank you for your hopefully continued support. Thank you, Tricky, Drew. I think Punk was here at one point, perhaps. And thank you, Nicole, as well. So I'm really glad that you all came. And yeah. Oh, bye, Joe. Alright. My mom is the best. You're right, Tricky. Alright. Well, I'll see you guys around, and I'll talk to you in your own streams. Alright. Oh, wait. Here we go. Oh, that's not right. Don't make fun of me too much. Okay, see you guys later.